Welcome back, Tambay TV. I'm your host, Pael Fajardo. With me today, WWE. Willie Wilson.
What is up?
What's
What
up?
is up? What is up? What is up? I'm
So you're caught up. You finally finished the Mando.
back. I'm all cut up.
You're all
I'm
caught
all
up.
cut up.
When did you watch it? Did you watch it when you got back from your trip?
I watched it right when I got back.
Right. We are now reviewing the latter half. Right, we're doing episodes
Mm-hmm.
5 to 8. Did we do one to 4, and then we're doing 5 to 8 now?
5 to 8.
So
5 to 8.
yep. Let's look up the titles just so we're sure. So your thoughts, my brother? Your thoughts on the final 4? Well, let's start with episode. Wait,
I mean,
so professional. Titles, Mandalorian.
I liked it. I know.
Okay,
I know
off the top, as a whole, would you say is it the best season? Where does it fall versus
No.
the other 3 ones, right?
Obviously, season 1 for me was the best.
Really?
Season 1, hands down, the best season.
I would say.
I mean, there was no Moff Gideon. No, this
Well, there was.
this season, I'd say season 3 was, yeah, but it was only at the tail end. It wasn't a Moff Gideon season. It was basically like,
well, neither was this one.
Who is Grogu? You know, it was like an intro mostly about, oh, he's so cute and this and that.
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed season 1. Season 3, man, I don't know if season 3 was better than season 2.
Really? Even with the Luke
I'd probably
Skywalker?
put season 3 ahead of season 2.
Really? Even with the Luke Skywalker ending of season 2?
It could be recency bias, but I learned more about the Mandalorians.
That's true. You got that
in season 3.
a lot than this season. I would say off the top.
The show is called The Mandalorian.
But not the Mandalorians. You know what I mean? Well, I don't mind though. I don't mind.
Yeah,
I get it.
But again, I look at it like you know what? Give me a history lesson. I learned about the mythosaur. You know, I think I told you this before. If I'm gonna watch something and it's gonna make me want to do research about it, then I'm locked in.
Yeah. You're in. So I'm looking at the episodes of where we stopped. The pirate. That's the one with the. That was the attack, right? That was attack on the Varro.
Yeah,
that was good.
The grass head guy.
Fucking destroy. I take that. I love. Actually, I would say that's one of my favorite ones. You got like
Swamp Thing.
What?
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, or Man Thing. Either or. No, Swamp Thing because he has a face. Man Thing doesn't have a face.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so I think that's one of my favorite episodes, I would say, of this second. I mean, the last 2 were just, mind-blowingly fucking awesome with their effects and shit. But we'll get to that one. I like this one because this is where you really first see. I mean, we've seen this before, right? We've seen this in season 1 where the Din's covert, is it covert,
Mm-hmm.
right? His team.
Covert. Yeah, covert.
His team of Mandos. We've seen this before when he was rescuing Grogu, right? But that was a night shot. But this one's during the day, and they're going against pirates, which is fucking dope. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And all their, especially me that I'm making figures of these things, right? There's so many in my head. It's like, oh, new toy, new costume. You know what I mean? And it's all just like Boba Fett parts that are like rearranged and shit. I dug that. I really dug that a lot.
Uh-huh.
I'd say that's my favorite. Would you remember any of what would be your favorite for this half?
Man, I might go the part where the episode where Din Djarin bathes in the waters of
Yeah,
the living
actually,
waters.
I love that episode. I don't know why.
That's my all time, like,
Yeah,
of all the seasons, of all the episodes.
really, that's your number
That's
one.
my
Why?
favorite
Why?
episode.
Tell me. Tell me
That's my
why.
number one. Oh,
There's something
I
spiritual about
mean,
it,
it just
right?
had so much. It had so much. Had so much significance to the entire series in a whole, and it just locked me into, man. There's so much belief involved in being a Mandalorian,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's kind of Jedi-esque.
yeah. Actually,
You know,
what crossed
like
my mind was it was more like Christian-esque. You know what I mean? With the whole bathing
yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah,
rebaptism. But this is a dude in
yeah.
a costume, and he's like, in a quote unquote dead planet at this point in time. And then the fucking
Mhm.
mythosaur, and then Bo-Katan flying underwater. That was just like,
Yeah.
what a fucking scene, man. And this jetpacks out.
Like,
That
it
was
brings me back to, remember the Jay and Silent Bob movie
fuck yeah. Which one?
where Silent Bob believes so much in the Force, and he's like
Oh
reaching
yeah,
outside.
yeah, yeah. Mallrats. That's Mallrat. Well, he does it every movie, but yeah.
Yeah,
Are we talking about
Mallrats.
the tape when he was upside down,
Yeah, he's like
reaching for
he's
the
upside down, and then all of a sudden, like, something happens and jars it
yeah,
loose, and
sailboat,
he
and then the
grabs
guy
it.
bumps his head. Yeah. I actually that's one of my favorites.
So
I don't know why.
it's
That
like
was
that, and then all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, Bo-Katan is a believer
yeah.
again.
Because no, you can fucking we all see the fucking mythosaur, right? Because at to that point, we're like,
Right. We saw the mythosaur.
we get what it means, right? We've seen it like on Boba Fett's, pauldron, and then the armor's forge, and then for the first time we see how fucking big it is, and that it's alive and it exists in this fucking again quote unquote dead fucking planet. That was fucking dope.
Which is not so dead.
Which is not
Which is
so
not
dead.
so dead anymore.
Exactly. So that's and to the point that you got to fucking have Bo-Katan believe in not removing her helmet. She would
Yeah.
right because then brings her home.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
See, like the
introduce
way
him to the
you see
family.
Bo-Katan, it's different from the way I see Bo-Katan, because you watched Clone Wars.
Yeah,
I didn't.
you watched Clone Wars, didn't you?
I didn't.
You watched Rebels.
I mean, the series with
Clone Wars.
what's the series that? Yeah, I didn't. I know. I tried to get into it, but then I got sidetracked because I just got so much stuff going on, and I didn't get. I mean, and I want to watch it because that's all. It's pretty much about Ahsoka, right?
Yeah, pretty much. No, and Anakin and Obi-Wan. Still the Anakin and Obi-Wan.
But then you get to, and we got Ahsoka coming up. And,
I'm so psyched
and
for
then,
Ahsoka.
Yeah, so I feel like I should watch it. I should fill in some of those. So I should fill in some of those blank parts. I'm gonna get to see more of how Order 66 built up and all of that.
Didn't we review that the last episode of Clone Wars? I mean, the last season of Clone Wars. Remember?
I got to watch, little bits and pieces of it, but I need to lock in.
Yeah.
And really, and I got Breaking Bad.
If you're doing Clone Wars, I would suggest you go, because I've recently revisited it. I didn't watch like everything because I remember the first 3 episodes were seasons were more or less a bit kiddie, but 3 is where you get the resurrection of Darth Maul. I mean, resurrection. I keep doing air quotes. I don't want to fucking do it right now. But where we... Ooh, Ali has entered the chat.
Oh, he's on?
Oh, he's alive. Is he alive? He's still connecting to audio. I told you.
Unmute.
There you
Oh,
go. What's
and
up?
he is driving. What
All
the
the way
beautiful
from
chocolate man.
Las
I can't be
Vegas.
too long, guys. I can't be too long.
Go.
No. What's going on, guys?
We were just man doing shit up, bro.
How you
Hey,
doing?
keep your eyes on road.
Hold on.
No.
You're
We're not
wrapping it up?
wrapping
Shit.
it up.
Okay.
We're mandoing it up.
Man doing it up.
Oh, we're mandoing it up? Okay, all right, gotcha. Oh, shit.
You look
I'm all
good, man.
ears.
We're talking about the latter half of the season.
Am I here?
Yep, you're there.
The latter half of the season. Yeah.
Overall thoughts on the season?
Look at Willie Wilson, man, looking like I'll be sure.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Hey,
How you guys doing?
Hey, he was a ladies' man.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I told him
I know.
With his JT hair. I'm calling it his Justin Timberlake look.
That's the Tony Gonzalez look right there.
Hey, Rick Fox.
Tight
Rick
end.
Fox.
Hey, Hall of Fame.
Rick Fox. Come on now.
Rick Fox.
Rick Fox. Why not?
There you go.
Why not?
Or Steven Jackson.
Right,
Steven Jackson's got something to say.
Nah.
Right?
Rick Fox. Rick Fox. Yeah. So what's going on, man?
What's up, Ali? First question I hit Willie with was, would you say that this is the best season of The Mandalorian? Season 3?
No.
Well, how would you rank the 3?
It was entertaining.
How would you rank the 3?
How would I rank it?
The 3. It's out of the 3 seasons.
3? Well, obviously the first one would be the best.
That's what Willie said too.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. This is what I'm gonna do. This just to be different. I would rank number 1, season 1 and season 2. I'd rank them. I mean, it's either way. It could either be because arguably season 2 can be the best one because of why we all know.
Exactly.
Luke Skywalker. I mean, come on. Am I
That's
right about that?
said.
Like, I mean, that shook up the world. That shook up the world. Everybody. I mean, all I did during COVID was watch people's reactions. Like I spent like 2 hours, ignoring my kids, ignoring my wife, the reactions of I can't how many channels of reactions I watched when Luke Skywalker made his appearance, right?
Right.
So yeah, we talked about this too.
Yeah, I know.
We talked about this, and you were just like, dude, just watch it, right? It was epic because people were disgruntled, disappointed, heartbroken at what they had to endure with episodes 7, 8, and 9. And it was a comeback. This was finally someone has the gall. Someone has the balls to stand up to Kathleen fucking Kennedy and say, we're going to write a good story. And guess what? Luke Skywalker's going to be in it, even if you don't want that shit.
Yeah.
So, I'm loosely speaking here. I'm not, this is not verbatim. I'm not quoting anybody, but I mean, this is how I believe most fans feel. So, now season 3 comes second or third. But I mean, overall, it was entertaining. It was entertaining to see all those Mandalorians. So yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was fun to watch.
So you have season 3 as being the worst.
No, I have season 2 and season 1 as being number 1 overall, right? Like okay. You could arguably say that season 2 was better than season 1. You could arguably say that, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, season 3 comes without a shadow of a doubt second.
But it was not bad, right? It was good. You still enjoyed it. It's still Mando is still Mando.
It was yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah.
Because I enjoyed it too. Because a lot of
What's
people
that?
from no, I said I enjoyed it too a lot. I think it's still one of the better Star Wars shit that we've gotten. One of the best.
Oh, I didn't
I'd say
hear
better than
that.
the movies. Quality wise, right? It's still better than the movies. Wouldn't you agree, Willie? Ali's hanging.
Say it again.
Is it laggy? There you go. I said
Yeah, it's lagging a little bit.
it's the best like movie. It's better than the movies, is what I said. Season 3 of Mando
Oh
is better
yeah,
than the
yeah.
movies,
See,
right?
I can't give season 2. I can't say season 2 is better than season 1 based off of Luke Skywalker, showing up. That's huge. But I mean, do I say that one instance, although very impactful, will top season 1, man, like that right there rescued a lot of
Yeah.
rescued a lot of mishaps for all of Marvel, all the crap that Marvel started putting out.
Yeah.
And Mandalorian, because of season 1, just had you looking, man, I'm tired of all of this Marvel propaganda. And let's bring back Mando, man. We're back to the Wild West, and
Yeah. Cowboy without
that's
a
all
face.
that's all because of season 1.
I get you. I get you. Well, okay. Here's a harder question: is this better than Boba Fett?
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Hands down. For
100%.
sure. Yeah. There are parts of
100%.
Boba Fett I have a hard time watching back. I only watch the Mando episodes of Boba Fett, like the Luke parts. But
100%.
right. Fucking. You know what I was thinking when I was watching it? It was with the detail of with their computer graphics shit. It's like Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon meets Iron Man. A lot of the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt like. You're seeing fucking dragons with Iron Man flying beside it, trying to take it down. That blew my mind. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm. And again, I talk about season 3 giving me so much history about the Mandalorians and their home world. We don't get that in season 2.
That's true.
We didn't get that in season 1. So that's why I put season 3 even ahead of season 2.
Season 2 is like their cameo season. You know, you get a cameo from Ahsoka. You get to meet Bo-Katan. You get to meet eventually Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett. But for this season, what are your thoughts on this season not having different kind of cameo? Like we got a fucking Jack Black and a.
I love that one. I love that.
You like that one?
I'm a huge Jack Tenacious D fan, so I go way back with Tenacious D. So I'm always gonna ride with that, even though some people thought it was misplaced.
A lot of people thought it was misplaced. What do you think, Ali? Your thoughts on that? Was it misplaced?
No, I didn't have because I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was funny. I thought like, wow, Jack. Well, first of all, I love Jack Black.
I love Jack Black too.
I just think that him being included in this is kind of reminded me of Bill Burr being a part of was it season 2 or season 1?
Yeah, season 1 and 2. He was in 1 and 2.
Season 1 and 2, yeah. So I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was a good episode. One thing that I think was good was we didn't see any wokeness in this season.
Yes.
I mean, we almost did.
Almost did. I was gonna say that. We got a little bit. We got a smidge.
We almost did. Like, at the end of the day, Bo-Katan had a hard time dealing with what's the villain's name?
Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon. I mean, Moff Gideon had all this technology. I think if Moff Gideon all that stuff on him, Bo-Katan would have definitely got him. Same with Jin.
Din.
Din.
Or no, actually, his name is Jaren.
jarring.
Yeah.
Din
Because
jarring.
Din Grogu.
Yeah, Din Grogu. So, yeah, you know,
I
I
actually
just
Mhm.
go ahead.
No, go.
Well, I just think that, you know, to jump on Willie's point, we had good writing. You know, we had creativity, and that's
Agreed.
what we've been missing. It's been missing. I'm going to jump to the other side here. It's been missing Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, instead of just um,
Thank you.
being creative and coming up with stories that we can follow and be interested in.
Not with Ant-Man
Well,
though. Ant-Man was very good. I fucking enjoyed
no,
that.
well, when I talk about the crap Marvel puts out, it's the series that they've been putting
Oh,
out.
TV versus TV. Fuck. I do not like any of the fucking Marvel shows, man. If we're doing
I don't.
They're putting out junk.
When you go back to the movies were kind of mediocre. I mean, you know, Multiverse of Madness was mediocre to me. They
well,
could
that
have
was
done so much.
Yeah. It wasn't bad
Thor.
though. I wouldn't say it was bad.
It wasn't
What,
bad. I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't bad.
I just thought it was all over the place. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Um, and we still haven't gotten to what at the end of like we're starting to piece together what the multiverse is leading to.
Mm-hmm.
Kang, the Conqueror, right?
Mhm.
And that's
Right.
a very, very interesting character.
I liked him
And
so much better than Ant-Man. I hated him and whatever the
Hey.
fuck he was doing in the
Hey,
yeah,
that character might not even be here much longer. Jonathan Majors is in some
yeah, that's
Man.
another
water.
thing. When it rains, it pours.
He's getting
And
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
but you know, I
In so
thought
many ways.
Thor, for example, Thor,
I
Love and
love
Thunder.
Thor. I love Thor.
You
Yeah.
like
didn't
those
like
movies?
I love
I
Thor.
loved it. I loved
You-
it.
I mean,
I love
look again, for the sake of being able to watch Chris Hemsworth in another Thor movie, that was exciting. But I'm gonna
It's not woke.
quote.
Oh well, a little
No,
bit woke. No, it's kind of
I'm
woke.
gonna quote. I'm gonna quote the critical thinker, the critical drinker. You know, in a good way. In a good way. It was probably
Just get a hate on it, Ali.
it was the most woke and gay Marvel Cinematic Universe movie that I've seen so far. And look,
But that's what happened in the comic, though.
Time out. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you have good fucking writing. That's my that if you want Thor to be replaced by a female Thor, fine, but you better make sure the writing is good, and you better make sure that the writing is good, and you better put the story, you better make the story understandable, and you better make it good. You better make the writing. You better do your damn research. You better do your due diligence, and you better make it a good freaking quality film. What for me, what I saw was a goofy Thor. Now, okay, we talked about this. This is his way of dealing with traumatic experiences. But I just, again, I'm going to go to Critical Drinker because he touched off on some really good points. He said that it was this movie, Taika Waititi's version in Love and Thunder of Thor, was a parody of what we saw in Ragnarok. It was refreshing to see Thor in Ragnarok. It was entertaining. It was funny. To me, this one, okay, enough is enough already, because we know the real Thor. He got back into shape. I mean, it was just one goofball move after another, one goofball phrase after another, and I was like, okay, enough already, man. Like, I
enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
Willie has a question.
Okay.
Willie, you have a question?
That's cool. Yeah.
So my question is, this whole female Thor, this was written about in the comic, right?
Yeah, it was.
What part of the movie? Because I didn't read the comic. So what part of the movie was inaccurate? That Ali's talking about.
I'm not saying that it was inaccurate. I mean, because you know that the MCU creates their own version. Because why would the Russo brothers explain this? God, I miss them. the Russo brothers
I missed them too.
they talked about how why would you want to, or even Kevin Feige, what fans know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you make, you know, like we read the comic books already. Make it interesting, twist things up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm sure that's what they in Love and Thunder. Look, man, I'm saying this. I'm curious to see what happens. I'm looking forward to more Russell Crowe. You know,
If they do another
and,
one, we don't know if they're doing another one. That's the thing. Well, Hemsworth might do another one. Taika's out.
Yeah,
he's done.
But you know what though? Like I think that, you know, I'm going to go back to what Willie was saying. There's so much. We talked about this, right, Pael? What I was concerned about when they mentioned when they started promoting Phase 3, they started coming out with these they started coming out with these, what do you call it? These TV series. I'm like, man, those are either hits or misses. There's no in between. If they don't make all of those TV series work, they're going to have some problems, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly
none of them
what
are
happened.
good. I can't rewatch any of them.
No, I can't say. Yeah, I mean, I was confused, and on top of everything else, with the exception of Loki and the Multiverse of Madness, okay, WandaVision, sort of. WandaVision was the one that I liked the most. Okay, so where are we going? Especially in the post-credit scenes. Remember, Phase 1, Phase 2, we had an idea of where this shit was headed.
Right.
Every movie was of quality. Like, there were some movies that weren't as good, but at the end of the day, they were solid. The foundation of the story, the base of the story, and where it was going, we all had an understanding. We wanted to sit around and wait. We couldn't wait for the post-credit scene to see the connections. Right? I don't know where the hell where are we going? I don't know.
Secret Wars.
No, I understand that Secret Wars, and the only indicator of Secret Wars was Loki and Quantumania. That's it. Everything else, I don't know.
Is that even what that was? I don't even understand. I didn't get that.
I didn't gather that.
Okay, so based on just kind of doing a little bit of research, right? This is what, and this is part of the reason why I want to get on too.
Go.
Look, Kevin Feige, and I didn't know this. Pael, maybe you knew this. Willie, maybe you knew this, but Kevin Feige has worked on every Marvel movie ever that hit the big screen, from X-Men in 1999 all the way up to now, and I had no idea. So we know that Secret Wars. You knew that Secret Wars. I think his dream is to have all of these characters that he's ever worked on since 1999.
I did not know that.
To eventually make appearances in Secret Wars, Avengers Secret Wars, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just Secret Wars.
The main villain is Kang the Conqueror. Why? Because Kang the Conqueror, there's so many variants of him. There's so many versions of him throughout time. He's all over them. And in one universe, he's killed X-Men. He's killed members of the Fantastic Four. He's killed Spider-Man. He's tortured. I know in the comic books, I believe he's the one who tortured Spider-Man. He's killed Avengers. Remember, we saw glimpses of that. Remember when he said to Ant-Man, "Have I killed you before?" Right?
Yeah. Are you the one with the hammer?
Yeah. Right.
He was with the hammer.
It's going to be interesting. So that right there, but the thing is, when are they going to piece everything together? When are they going to piece this puzzle together? So we know that they're having remakes, reshoots. They're going back. They're rewriting storylines, because I think that the the Phase 3 and Phase 4 have just been an absolute disaster. It's been an absolute disaster overall. I think
Phase 4, yeah, overall.
Definitely Phase 4.
We don't know where
they're
we're
making
going.
fun of it. They call it the MCU.
Because it has been.
Where are we going?
Well, Ant-Man was. I didn't feel that in Ant-Man though. Seriously, I fucking loved Ant-Man. That was a good story.
I mean,
I love that.
The special effects. Did you like the special effects though?
Yeah, I loved it.
You did? Okay.
It was trippy. It was trippy. A lot of people complained about it too. I didn't bump into it. I knew they were on a soundstage, But again, we're in the quantum realm, you know. I don't want to see streets either. I don't want to see buildings. Show me flying whatever aliens in the background. I don't care. It was still well constructed for me. Some of it did look fake, but who gives a fuck, man? It's a journey. It's a especially with the colorful shit. I like that.
I mean, I like the way you guys look at the Marvel universe in a whole, whatever phase we're on. I mean, I think we should take it as it is. It's entertaining.
I'm there. That's where I am. Yeah.
Right?
And the movie's good. It doesn't have to be.
And then, and instead of like, man, how does this connect to Thor and this post credit scene, and we see dude up in space walking barefoot, and how does this connect to Secret Wars, and who's the primary antagonist in Secret Wars? And I mean, right now I'm living in the present, and in the present time, aside from the TV series that they've been putting out, which is trying to fill my brain with all of this
multiverse shit.
I mean, I don't want to get specific, so I'm gonna just stay with the woke term.
Okay,
I don't want to get you canceled on your show. And I just
fuck though, bro.
I mean, I just don't want to see it, man, and don't bring it around my kids.
Just keep the woke away, and we're cool, right?
Right.
Yeah, we know that's not going to happen.
I'm hoping. I have hope. I have hope that they will find balance.
Well, I think they realize it's not working.
It's not working, man. Who are they pandering to? Who are they selling to? These people are the ones who buy your fucking products, right? If you do it again, not just to bring it back to the Mandalorian, and it's related. Look how empowerment and representation is played in that series, right? We got a fat black girl in Lizzo, and it's not a thing. It's just that she's there and she's a queen, you know. Again, on that slippery slope, but they don't make mention of her weight. None of that. No preaching. She's just there.
Yeah.
We got like this macho chick from Ant-Man who's like, is she a boy? Is she a girl? But she's not making a thing out of it. You know what I mean? And then at Bo-Katan, she doesn't beat.
Yeah, I mean, the actress.
Yeah, Katie Sackhoff. This would have been woke if she was.
I didn't even know who Lizzo was.
Me too. I didn't know her either.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Like when we talked about Jack Black, they were like, "Oh yeah, and he was with Lizzo." I was like, "Who's Lizzo?" I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
My nephew.
Is that
Lizzo was everywhere here.
Oh really? My niece knows.
She's everywhere.
Lizzo was there. Tita, did you see Lizzo? I'm like, how do you know Lizzo? And she's like, I think she's a musician. She sings. Ali.
No, she's a singer. She's a singer. No, she's huge out here. She's huge out here. Yeah.
I mean, she's huge. She's huge.
She's a big woman. I mean,
I was gonna. I'll give you her huge.
She's huge.
She's everywhere here. You know.
Really?
She's a rapper. She's a singer.
When you say everywhere,
she's actually very talented.
She has a song. What's her song? I'm sure your kids know too.
What's that one song?
Come on, sing it.
She has two big hits.
How big?
They're huge, man. Like I
forgot
the name. I forgot the name of both songs.
It's huge.
Yeah. As big as her thighs. I'm kidding. There we go. We're doing fat jokes. I don't care. Come on, fat people. You got to do better. We work out. This shit don't happen by accident. We work for that shit.
We're about to get canceled,
no,
man.
Fuck that. They know what they're in for if they're in tambay. Ali, any more thoughts on the match?
I mean, it's well, you know, I enjoyed it, but
was it a lack of? Would you have preferred that they had more cameos, or are you okay with it trying to find its own feet by being, hey, we don't need cameos. We could tell a good story about Mandalorians straight up. Because I was telling Willie,
I think they did a pretty good job of that.
right?
I think I mean it was again, it was creative. It was creative. You know, and that's why that's why Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni should be the ones to write all of the next Star Wars that are coming out, and you know, go back to the MCU because the MCU needs it badly. Yeah,
They do.
I mean, I look. I'm not okay. You know, I'm not against the whole, you know, like acknowledging and the whole woke aspect. LGBTQ, I have no problem with it,
Yeah,
but make sure you write a good story. Make sure you write and on the same hand, I don't want people go to the movies, people watch fantasy to forget their fucking problems. You know, for 2 hours.
Yep.
That's why people go to concerts. They go to concerts so they can be inspired. I want to be inspired by a good story. I want to have the inspiration to say, man, I can't wait to see the next movie.
I remember you telling me
I don't want
about
to be
that
reminded of social issues.
when we were talking about those local shows out here, and you gave me a whole different perspective. So I appreciate that about you, Ali.
What
Which
was
local
that?
shows? What was that?
We were talking about that on Provinciano, and how I found it very, very corny, and I don't know why people, you know, spend so much time watching it, and you opened up my mind and gave me a perspective to that these people work all day out in the sun and this and that, and they get home, they just want to get on something that's going to take their mind off of what they did in the day and what
they don't want to be reminded of it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't want to be. You know,
you opened up my mind to that.
Yeah, and that's what entertainment's supposed to be. You know, like, okay, yes, you touch off on social issues, inclusion, very important, but you know, not every freaking scene and not every freaking line do I have to hear something like that. It didn't work. It's not working now. Okay, so why don't you stick to what worked in phases 1 and phases 2? Right? I mean, you know, stick to the formula.
Think about, when you say
you,
that, Ali, are you also talking about the movies or just the shows?
I'm talking about I'm talking about the movies. Now
they've been pretty spot on.
Spot on. The movies. The TV shows, I'm a little pissed off with.
I'm very. I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother, man. I didn't even finish She-Hulk.
She-Hulk was so
I never started.
But then when you, but when you see, okay, and then now, okay, so this is another point I want to make. But before I make that point, when I started doing research on the writers of this She-Hulk TV series,
that's gonna piss you off, bro.
I was so like, it pissed me off even more, like, because
fuck you, Jessica Cal.
This is what she said. And then this is not verbatim, but she said, we just felt that we didn't need to read the comic books. Fuck you. Read the goddamn comic books.
Yes.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know, like,
analogy.
You know, that was my problem with J.J. Abrams in episode 7. It's my problem with Rian Johnson. Again, like, you're going to make a movie that's of epic proportions, and you know you have a fan base that's been around for 40 years. In this case, the MCU, She-Hulk has been around God knows how long. I used to read about She-Hulk. She used to be a member of Fantastic Four. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I was looking forward to seeing this character, and they just messed her up because they wanted to implement, you know, versions of themselves subliminally into this TV series, and they completely missed the boat. They missed the boat on, like, they didn't, man. They completely bombed. They just took one big fat shit, and they act like they don't give a shit about it. Like, who the hell is hiring? Like, that's another thing too. Does Kevin Feige have control of who writes these stories?
Yeah. No, because they're all
Okay, so like
mandated with the
that's so what in the
D&I.
hell is going on here? What if they like did he actually believe that the last episode of that of She-Hulk was going to go over well with the fans all around the world?
What happened with the
Because if
last
he
episode? What happened on the last?
oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. You know, it reminded me of a poor man's version of man, what's the name of that movie with
Spaceballs.
no the man, what's the name of
Men in
that movie
Tights.
with no the Toto and what's her name? Toto, the Yellow Brick Road.
That's a
what's
spoof.
the name of that fucking thing? No, Toto, the little dog.
Alice in Wonderland.
And no, not Alice in Wonderland. It's the other
Wizard
one.
of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. The Tin Man.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, right?
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even want to go there with that. It was just, I stopped watching it halfway through. I said, this is ridiculous. And what they did with Daredevil was horrible. I mean, just
that hurt.
They made
just hearing about it.
You
hurt.
go,
like, why are you doing
Yeah,
that?
so
you go
that's
from,
what I was going to ask you next, because the
Oh my
Daredevil
God.
series, I loved it.
I love it. There. Oh,
no,
I
I
heard
loved
it
it
from
too.
him.
I loved it too because, hey, it was dark. It was.
I love Daredevil.
That's what I read in the comic books. That's what I read. The series that came out several years ago. That is a Daredevil I used to read in the comic books, and I appreciate
Punisher was good.
This Daredevil, this fucking Daredevil that they had in She-Hulk. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? This is fucking stupid. It's stupid.
What they do?
I heard,
they
I
made
heard,
him look like a freak.
I heard
They made him look like a simp.
You got the fucker,
You know,
right? There, I
they
saw
had
like a scene. He had like a walk of shame scene. I'm like, what? What are you doing? He had a walk of
Does
shame
Daredevil
scene.
ever have
Really?
a walk of shame? Again, see, agenda.
But at least he
Like,
got a
what do
fucker. That's where my mind is.
Well, why would he have a walk of shame? He can't see nobody.
He's ashamed of himself.
Is anybody looking at me? Is anybody looking at me?
No. He was doing a walk of shame in his Daredevil costume. That's what makes it worse.
That's even worse.
That's so much worse. That's why look at Ali's face. That's why I got curious. I looked it up. He's like, look it up. What they did to Daredevil. I'm like, damn.
First of all, his mask looked like shit.
Isn't it the same one though? Just yellow?
It's the same one, but it's like some fucking light red. I don't know what the hell they did with
Yellow. It's based off this one. Daredevil yellow. That's what they were going for.
Like, you know what? Okay, She-Hulk is, for me, I really loved reading about She-Hulk in the comics, and for them to just do this, it's so aggravating. It's aggravating. Like, for me, I'm just like, you know, like I wanna slap the writers, you know.
That's why I started by saying, "Fuck you."
But then that was it. But like the whole. This is what she looked like. We just didn't feel like we needed to read the comic books.
I saw those. No, and
I'm like, fuck off.
She even went as far as I want to piss off the fans. That's what she said. I want to challenge the fans.
Why are you doing that? No. First of all, wait. It's not your right or your duty to challenge the fucking fans. Your duty is to write about She-Hulk and do your goddamn research and make sure this is the She-Hulk that we grew up reading and watching. Fuck what you're trying to do. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
Feel your pain, bro. That's
man, you know, like seriously, like big fuck you to the writers. Fuck you guys, because you didn't do your fucking homework. That's like you didn't even read the goddamn cliff notes. You just came in there and winged the shit and said, this is what we're going to give you guys, and you have to accept it because we're in the fucking woke era. Fuck off.
Swinging it back to happier times. Let's go back to Mando and how.
Dude, I'm really getting. I'm really. My blood is boiling about.
I know
this.
that's
and I'm sure so many fans around the world feel the same way.
I know.
You know, again, I don't give a shit about this wokeness so much as long as you do your fucking homework, you do your research, read the comic books like you're supposed to. You know,
And
they teach you to
entertain
do
me.
your goddamn homework when you're a kid. They teach you to study for an exam so you can get good grades. Shit. It's fundamental. It's fucking fundamental.
It's like Ali's like fucking telling a kid to do his homework.
God,
It's fundamental.
I feel you, bro.
unbelievable.
Happier
But you
times,
feel me
bro.
though, right? You guys feel my pain, right?
Fuck
it's-
yeah, bro. You know
Yeah.
I feel you.
100%. 100%.
No, okay. I'll even go as far as saying this. I know I'm just gonna fucking shit on it on a tambay episode. That's why I don't even bother reviewing that shit anymore. I
Yeah.
only do reviews when I wanna talk about like the good shit that we've seen. It's versus like the
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
even watching. I'm not torturing myself with watching fucking She-Hulk every week.
That's
I'm not
what it
doing
is,
that
man.
to
It's
myself.
torture. It's
That's
torture.
yeah. Moon
You know,
Knight
and some
was
people-
torture,
I knew-
bro. I love Moon Knight. They
I
they
knew-
fucking, they shit on it. What?
Hey,
Sorry,
I
what?
knew that I was gonna feel like this. I knew I was gonna feel this way about the series. So which came out first, Moon Knight or She-Hulk?
I think Moon Knight, right? Moon Knight came out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't watch Moon Knight.
You didn't watch Moon Knight?
I didn't watch Moon Knight. I tried to start. I tried to watch it at the start. I couldn't get into it, and then
It gets
because I
worse.
didn't like
Yeah.
Moon Knight, I said, you know what? The next one's probably going to be even worse. So I
Yeah.
didn't go ahead and watch She-Hulk either.
I
just
didn't,
stopped,
I
and then-
tried.
And
Halfway,
then they
I'm
got
like,
this one after this Star Girl or something.
no, Miss Marvel. Ali enjoyed Miss Marvel. You enjoyed Miss Marvel, right, Ali?
Well,
I
you
didn't
know,
bother
like,
with that either. I didn't fuck with that either.
I mean, I did. I just, and that's another
Is this
topic,
the one-
right? The
Hey,
Marvel.
is this the girl with the two moms?
No. That's
I don't know.
That's
No.
America Chavez. That's
Oh,
that's
okay.
Doctor Strange. That's me and my
Well,
two
because of those, now I'm just like, man, I got a limited amount of time. Do I want to dedicate this time to that?
Exactly. Me too. I'm there. I'm not
Whereas
even gonna
before,
torture
I'm like, a new Marvel series is out. Boom,
You're
I'm
hyped.
at it. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, all right, whatever.
No, we're all concerned. We're all concerned. You know,
Yeah.
we're all now. We're like, I don't want to be fooled by these trailers.
Now
You know, I don't wanna
everyone has to take blame for this, and that's Kevin Feige. That's all of them. They
Yeah,
all
well-
got to take the blame.
Well, they got lackadaisical. I think. I think at some point they felt, you know what? Let's just we could put out whatever, and they're gonna like it.
There you
No.
go. That's no.
No.
I think it's even worse. It's more like, you know what? We've been giving them what they want. What if we give them shit they hate? Let's see if it still sells. That's where I think they're at. That's what it feels like, at least with the shows. That's what it feels like.
Well,
Whether-
what if it's a conflict between Disney and Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel Studios and Disney? What if there's some sort of thing like some tug of war going on, right? With
They want
Kathleen
it. They want to make it a Barbie brand. That's the fucking problem, bro.
Well, you know, you're gonna, you know, this is okay. So this is what someone suggested, and I thought it was a really good idea. Well, first of all, what do you guys? Okay, I'm going to bring up 2 points here. What did you guys think? Do you think they should have just taken a break, right after phase 2 was over?
Go ahead. I'm fine.
Just take a fucking break. Take a
But
break.
I want them to keep going. I mean, I'm selfish. I'm selfish. I want
Yeah.
more. But as
Okay.
long as it's
Well,
as
what
long
if
as it's
more?
quality.
Even if it's shitty,
As long-
Willie. Even
No,
if
no,
it's
no,
shitty.
as long as it's quality. As long as it's quality.
No, but that's the thing.
Obviously.
That now that they have to pump this shit out fast, they have to get even like the retards jobs. You know, oh, you're special. Okay, write it right. You don't have to do your homework. Fucking. Did I use the R word? Fuck that. Willie's making a face. I don't care.
We're gonna
I
get
don't-
canceled. We're gonna
I
get
don't
canceled.
care.
We're gonna get flagged, man. I
No,
mean, you know.
no, it's what that was an intention. Anyway, I love Willie's face when I drop shit like that. Anyway, you know what I mean? You get a job just because we need this shit pumped 4 times a year. That's how often they're doing it, right? 4 times a fucking year.
Yeah,
Which
I mean,
brings me back. I have to bring it back to Mando, Ali. Did you get that sense when you were watching Mando? Does it still feel safe?
The sense I got was I was kind of hey Willie, man, we played ball before. We all had, you and I had that one teammate that you would hold your breath when they were like point blank range about to make a layup, or they took a they made a great defensive play and they stole the ball and they were dribbling the ball and you're just like, don't turn the fucking ball over, don't just hold it, right?
I might have been
That's
that teammate on a few teams.
Yeah, that's how I felt. That's how I felt with Mando. This last season, I was like, okay, don't go that. Okay, you're not. Okay, you're good. You're good. That's how I felt. Yeah.
That one scene, I remember this one, the ending part, right? When Bo-Katan jumps in and
Yeah.
bumps Gideon to save them, and she's like, "Go save her son." I'm like, "Okay, nice."
Yeah.
If she beat Moff Gideon, that was one of those. Don't miss the ball. Don't miss
It's sort of one of those
if
moments, right?
If she did, I would have been out. I'd be like, "Girl power bullshit." Not buying it. Mando can kick her ass, but I mean, kick his ass,
Yeah.
but she can. But then
I see, and then that's the thing. Be realistic about it, because with all that tech Moff Gideon had on, he already had on the Beskar armor.
Yeah.
Plus, when
and the Dark
squeezing his
Trooper.
hands, when he squeezes his hands, it looks like he was mechanically strengthened, dude.
Sounded like RoboCop.
Yeah.
Dude, he broke the Darksaber with one. Come on now.
Yeah.
You're not gonna beat him one on one. It had to be two of them.
And I
they
love how
only
he
beat
fucking
him.
hits Bo-Katan. Boom! I don't care if you're a
and
chick. I'm gonna punch you, bitch. Bam! I'm like,
Dude, the only way they beat him is because the spaceship crashed. It's the only way they won.
Exactly.
Even two of them in a fight, 2-on-1.
Actually,
couldn't
three.
win.
Grogu's there too.
Oh yeah, 3-on-1.
3-on-1.
Wait, what was Grogu saying when he was in the robot? No.
Yeah. Yes. I love that. That was funny.
No.
Did you like that, Ali? What are your thoughts on that?
I liked it. I liked it. Yeah.
I read about it in the leaks. I'm like,
It looked like
I don't
Krang.
see how it works.
It looked like Krang from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it looked like Krang, but Krang's it's Krang suit. I liked it. I love that. Actually, I enjoyed it. It was funny. That was funny.
Where is my suit? That's my Krang impression.
Has to be
on
like
Turtles,
Gertly.
man.
Same here, man. And they're making that shit woke too. I don't know, man. Everything.
Really?
Yeah. It's a black fat April O'Neil. It's a Lizzo April. Yeah. I'm like,
again, like Ali spoke on it earlier, like I'm all for inclusion and this and that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to changing the race of an iconic character, even the Little Mermaid.
Oh no, don't get me started on that. That breaks my heart too.
When it comes to changing the race of an iconic character, just leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
It's like the next thing they're gonna do is they're gonna make Snow White black.
Snow White's Mexican.
How?
She is. The new Snow White is Mexican. And that chick in Lilo and Stitch, who's supposed to be Samoan,
is just
white
as snow. Skin is Lilo is white.
Her sister is white.
Come on,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Hawaiian. I know that the colonizers stole Hawaii. I know that. But please, come on.
No, but that's not the character. That's not the character. You know what I mean? And Snow White is Mexican, bro. That's down. That's me.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. And again, I got nothing against my Mexican brothers and sisters.
No, that's a given, bro.
But
people with normal brains get that. We're not hating. It's
keep it authentic. I just want authenticity. Ali's gone.
Oh, Ali's gone.
Keep it authentic. He might come back on. I just want authenticity.
Man. You didn't know that? I saw that. I'm like, this is such a fucking funny world. Snow
I
White
didn't
is
know that.
Mexican, bro. What the hell? Even the Mexicans will be like, hey, we ain't no Snow White.
Hold up, man.
I don't
Hold
know.
up.
Just for me, just good story. Not in my face. You know what I mean? Ant-Man. Let's go back to Ant-Man. That was a lot of girl power, but never once was it, hey, I'm better than you. You know, I mean, I can do this, but at the end of the day, it was still, for me, the most powerful scene of Ant-Man was, where's my daughter? And when he was already giant man, I'm like, see, your dad, you're the dad, you're still the hero. You know what I mean? Still saving the
That's
day.
rescue.
I like it. I'm cool with it. Back to Thor: Love and Thunder. It's still Thor who beats, whatever Christian Bale's bad guy's name is. Gore. He's still the one who saves
Gore
the
the
day.
God, Gore the
God,
God Butcher.
the God Butcher. You know,
That's an amazing name, by the way.
Gore, right?
Gore,
Gore.
the whole thing. Gore the God
Butcher.
Butcher.
It's like
Bill the
Deathstroke.
Butcher from Gangs of New York.
Man, you know that I have not seen Gangs of New York yet. I know.
Watch it.
I'm not a
tomorrow.
Leo fan. I know. I will
Watch it tomorrow, bro. And no, you're not watching it for Leo.
I know. I'm
You're
watching it for Daniel Day.
Triple D.
I know. Triple D.
That's
That's not Triple D. Daniel Day. DDL.
No, I give him an extra D just because he gets it. He's played so many damn different characters.
Last of the Mohicans is my personal favorite.
Same here.
I love that.
Put that up there.
I watched that again recently.
That's one of my top 5, along with Shawshank.
All time. I'd say top 10.
I got
top 10
5,
for sure.
Bro.
Top 5 is I got my Dark Knight and my Star Wars is in the top. So yeah, you'll make top 10.
I got my Godfather Part 2.
Godfather's top. Godfather may be top 5 for sure. 2. Who's the best?
Part 2.
Yeah. Ollie's angry. That made me laugh, bro. That was fun.
Yeah.
I like that. About to make a layup analogy.
No, don't miss. Don't miss,
motherfucker. It's wide open. It's point blank.
And that was going on in my head too. Was like, is Bo-Katan about to beat Moff Gideon 1-on-1?
Right.
With all his tech, all his expertise and powered up suit and all that. I'm like, that's not real. That can't be real.
Yeah. And it didn't happen, which for me is like,
yeah,
it's fucking awesome. And again, I was watching this. I said, and again, but I'm not continuing that thought. I watched this video of a guy. He was putting a positive spin on the Mando series, and he's like, the main lesson of the whole season is unity. It's about, in spite of your differences, you're all Mandalorian. Yeah. Some are faceless. Some are faceless with their masks on. Some remove their helmets and show you who you are. He said that's like a fandom. That some people are like, old school, some are the new school, and then in the end they have to be band together. So I'm sorry, this is boring you, Willie. My bad.
No. We're way past. You know me, man.
Sorry. Well, let's wrap it up in a bit. Don't worry. So, and then you're uniting the fandom. It's like you have to be united for this shit to work, and that's what the story.
Hey, but we united on that Marvel crap, that Marvel's been putting out.
Do you agree with me? I would rather not review something I know we hate watching every week. You know what I mean? Like,
I hope that they do Ahsoka justice.
I'm pretty confident that they do. Because
from all that I've watched as far as the Clone Wars, the Clone Wars series, which I didn't watch the whole thing. Ahsoka is a very, very diverse character.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka, remember, was defeated by Din Djarin 1-on-1. Remember that?
Did he though? Did he?
Yeah. He beat her.
Did he? He tied her
Yeah, I
up,
remember
but it was a stalemate, I think.
well, she jumped over the tree. I
Yeah, there you
remember
go.
him. So
He had his gun trained on her, but it's like, I want to
yeah.
talk.
So don't overpower her, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you know, she's defeating everybody. I know
Exactly.
Mando's a great warrior, but you know, he ain't the greatest warrior.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's out there able to, because if she's out there able to beat, you know, cis and all of this like easily, I'm not gonna be convinced.
Right. And it's not gonna be exciting. It's not gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? Interesting. You know, it's not
Yeah.
gonna be provocative. They're not gonna be excited. You're not there's no thrill if the character, as the kids say, OP. You know,
Yeah, even though she
overpowered.
did hold her own against Darth Vader.
I think didn't she wasn't she
She
killed
held
by
her
Darth
own.
Vader? She held her, but she got
No,
beat by she was killed.
she lost.
She lost, right? She lost. She
Yeah,
lost.
she lost,
Which
but she held her own.
yeah, she held her
She
own.
wasn't. She wasn't dominated.
If you want a refresher on Ahsoka, I looked up this site and it recommended the end of Rebels, at least like the last season of Rebels, and the final Clone War season, which is like season 7.
So the
That's
last season of Rebels and the last season of Clone Wars.
of Clone Wars. Seven of Clone Wars, and because the last episodes. Did you get into Rebels?
No.
Get it? Well, just that's what 3 seasons. That's easy. You can watch that with your kids. It's very light.
I'll check it
Yeah.
out. I'll check it out. I'll try to make time for that. I'm, you know, ever since Cameron started playing basketball, and now Kalia is playing, it's just like my weekday evenings are reserved for basketball practices, and then my weekends all day, because Cameron will have sometimes up to 4 games in a day.
Wow. How old is he?
Cameron's only 10.
Wow, that's a lot of games, bro.
Yeah.
Your boy be
I mean,
balling.
the way I look at it, it's just like the way I grew up, man. I was on the court all day. When especially during break, I'd be on the court all day, walking to the basketball court, just there, running, getting shots up. So I look at it like that's what he's doing now. It's just that it's more organized.
He got skill, got honest assessment.
Yeah. I mean, he's less than a year in of playing organized basketball, so you know he started from scratch, and
The force is strong. The force is strong.
the force. Yeah, man, the apple does not fall far from the tree.
Far from the tree.
And he's in there getting offensive rebounds, doing all of the things that like his play style is very similar to mine.
But you do know his has to be better. You know, like a Del Curry,
yeah.
Steph Curry thing. You know what I mean?
Because he's gonna have to. He has a better jump shot than me already. So
good.
That's a good thing, especially at that age.
Yeah. Wait, let's wrap up the Mando, bro, so that you can get to rest. 1 to 10, where would you put the season?
Season 3.
Season 3.
Season 3 we will give season 3 a 7.
What? That's low. For context, season 1 is
season 1. I'm giving season 1 like a 9.
Season 2.
You know, no. Let's raise it up to an 8.
Okay. Oh, 8 for Mando season 3.
Yeah, because season 2 I got to go lower, so that's a 7.
Okay. And then this one is an 8.
Yeah. But see, you know what? I didn't dislike season 2 either.
No, you're very.
I just like. Yeah.
Yeah, you reserve your 9s, and right. You're not a high score giver.
Yeah, I mean, and if I have to, you know, scale it like if 1 is my favorite, and I only go up to 10, and So I'm trying to look at it. I'm like trying to
Yeah,
look at it. From
I
that
get you. I'm an easy customer, man. Good special effects, fucking awesome costumes. Those helmets look cool. Those animals look cool. Those ships look cool. Those chase scenes are crazy. I'm giving it a 9. And the only reason why it's not a 10 is because we had episode 3, which was the long one with all the talking and shit. It made me feel like I was watching.
Yeah, man. Like I hated that episode
I
where they
hated that
fried the
episode.
dude's brain at the end.
Yeah. I
I
didn't need to
hated
see
that
all of that.
episode.
I didn't need
I
to see all
hated that
that.
episode.
Yeah.
And that
And they
right
sandwiched
there
it in between 2 good scenes too. With a chase
Man,
scene
and
at the
that brings
start.
like what's up with that? Now that Moff Gideon is dead, what happens with that chick that's there? What happens to that one?
We don't know. Yeah.
See?
The spy. And only because of that. Those episodes were like, I didn't need that.
Right.
See, Jack Black had fun because he was Jack Black. And it was a character. He was trying to be funny but at the same time serious. Doc Brown was in it, that was cool.
Yeah, I like Doc Brown.
So I'll give it that. And it's shorter. The good ones were short. I was looking at the other episodes. Season 1 got us like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Now we're getting 30 minutes. Like, come on, man. But I get
That's
it.
another thing that I
I'm
don't
cool.
understand. Why are they shortening the episodes?
Budget, or maybe they're testing people's attention span. People's attention span.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Mando
Same
time.
here. Thanks so much for staying up, Willie. That's our review. Special up cameo. Ali cameo. All the way from Las Vegas. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Like the page. Fuckers. Love ya. Bye-bye. Adios.